Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to Sam and Max. We're on to the next game, which is Abe Lincoln Must Die. We're already in a cutscene.
I am reborn. I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
Well, that's not terrifying.
You know, Max, sneaking the bug into that exorcism was an uncharacteristic stroke of genius.
Demonic possession is the gift that keeps on giving.
If you say so.
Oh, Commissioner. No, that was Max's aunt. Yes, 14 packs a day.
Of what?
Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Sweet suffering Saint Sebastian on the sousaphone in a short story by Susan Sontag.
Who?
We're on our way.
Let me guess. Our friendly neighborhood demon just burnt down another monastery.
No, Max, we have a far more bloodthirsty adversary this time. The President of the United States of America.
Can't say I'm surprised.
The man's gone nuts. He's enacting all kinds of crazy new laws.
Again.
What else is new?
Federally mandated group hugs before, during, and after all major sporting events.
That doesn't sound like him.
So, he's curtailing civil liberties, threatening the environment.
That sounds like him.
Hey, that makes three of us.
And he's about to introduce mandatory gun registration.
That does not sound like him at all.
Get the keys.
Anyway, I already did my intro, but anyway, welcome back to Sam and Max, Freelance Police. We're up to Abe Lincoln Must Die, and that will make a lot more sense later in this Let's Play. But for now, let's just enjoy the intro sequence, which is now in blue for some reason. If you can't tell, I'm still hocked up on the laughing gas, which literally just happened earlier today. I'm doing this recording late at night. Well, not too late at night, it's just 10:33, but whatever. Same day. I don't know when this is coming out, though. Abe Lincoln Must Die! Welcome to the White House.
I have to point out, Sam, that we could have avoided this gruesome accident if you just let me drive.
And
Really?
I have to point out that we could have avoided this gruesome accident if you hadn't jumped on my head shouting Jersey Devil, and firing your gun out the window.
I swear that woman was a dead ringer for it.
If you say so.
Well, here we are, standing in an open field west of the White House.
Let's go bring the hammer down on that so-called commander-in-chief.
Let's do it! Okay, so this is the White House, obviously. Let's take a look around. Where are you going, Sam? Sam? Okay, that was weird. I clicked on the flag and he went the opposite way. Did I find a bug? I may as well pick up the boxing glove while we're here. We're gonna need it.
Hey, my missing boxing glove.
It's always in the last place you look.
Yep. Anyway, let's look at the flag.
At least the president has his priorities straight.
Hey, golf's fun. I mean,
Please do not feed the submarine.
What can you feed a submarine anyway?
Nothing. Aren't you listening?
I wonder what a submarine would eat, though.
The White House pool. Most secure waiting pool on Earth.
And yeah, you can fill an entire submarine in there. Let's talk to Jimmy Two-Teeth.
Jimmy?
Oh, great! What are you guys doing here?
Oh, just saving the world. What are you doing here?
I happen to take my vacation at the White House, and I needed a little R&R. Speaking of which, beat it.
Well then. Also, let me just fix something real quick. Options. Let's bring the music down just a smidge. Right there. No, I liked it better the other way. Midway's best. Okay. There we go. Whee! Now let's go talk to this guy.
Step aside, buddy. Freelance police.
Just a moment, sir. Papa Bear, this is Super Ball. Possible
Super Ball!
situation at the front door. Talking dog and rabbit trying to gain access to the OO. Please advise, over.
Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's a negative on the access permission, sir. I'll have to ask you and your little friend to step away from the White House.
Doggy Daddy, this is Loose Cannon. Request permission to
Doggy
pants
Daddy.
this goon. Over.
Before we try physical violence, Max, let's try dazzling the man with our razor-sharp wit and labyrinthine logical conundrums.
Ah, emotional violence. Good plan.
Very good. Why do you call yourself Super Ball?
Did you call yourself Super Ball?
Codename, sir. I'm a bouncer. Secret Service humor.
And who's Papa Bear?
Section Chief. Runs the operation. Protects the president.
Oh, Super Bowl. I get it.
Makes sense. Don't you get bored guarding the door?
Don't you get bored guarding this door?
It's a rewarding job, sir. Doing my part. Keeping the president safe.
Hey, Super Bowl. I'd like you to smell these 2 handkerchiefs and tell me which one smells more like chloroform.
Now, Max.
Is that all you do?
Is that all you do? Guard this door?
That's my primary assignment, sir.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Try to guess it while I drop increasingly heavy weights near your head.
What's your secondary assignment?
Varies. Receptionist, maintenance, light grounds work, public relations.
Public relations?
I'm a people person, sir.
You don't seem like it, but whatever. And they have you doing odd jobs?
They have you guys doing odd jobs too?
Cutback, sir. Employee Reduction and Consolidation Act of 2003.
Gee,
These
that was a long
sunglasses
time ago.
aren't cheap.
Hey, Super Bowl. What gauge syringe would be best for injecting you with a knockout serum? Just a hypothetical.
You really have time to do everything else and guard this door?
I make the time, sir. It's what I do.
Yeah, true. Anyway, we'll be back.
I've had enough of this.
Papa Bear, this is Super Bowl. Perps exiting Zone 4 now. Seem disgruntled. Stay on the lookout. Over.
Now can we push him down and beat him with sewage-filled garbage bags until he runs crying into the reflecting pool?
Tempting, Max, but these Secret Service guys hold a grudge.
Yes, they do. Let's see, what's this mailbox?
There is a small mailbox here.
It's one of those ornamental mailboxes that doesn't actually open.
Oh, I
That's
hate them.
government efficiency for you.
I love ornamental mailboxes, the way they look and stuff, but you gotta have function with your pretty. That makes no sense.
Hey, this phone only takes Susan B. Anthony dollars.
It must be one of those stupid 555 phones.
The ones that do not
Yes,
exist.
actually. 555-1984.
Hey, Sam, did I ever mention how I've memorized pi to 1,000 decimal places?
Really?
It's 3.14159265358979.
Man, do you have a piece of paper handy?
You want to write down the phone number?
I remember the number. I want to write myself a reminder to smother you with a pillow in your sleep.
Let's see, a post.
Suspect yourself.
That's so Madonna.
Really? Okay, I don't remember Madonna ever saying anything like that.
Post no bills. I'm surprised this sign survived the Clinton administration.
Okay, that's pretty good. All right, let's go back to the office, shall we?
Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the office.
Back to the office.
I'll drive.
Not while I'm alive.
Exactly.
I laughed out a little too hard. Alrighty then, let's see what be going on, shall we? How about we go up to the office? And there's not you.
I guess we should get back to work.
Not yet. I'm still on my break.
What break?
Okay, now.
Well, that was a short break. Anyway, there's something I've been forgetting to do in my previous episodes, and that's look in here. Where you can see everything from the previous games, like, for example, Brady Culture's hair.
Brady Culture's hair. It makes for an unwieldy but oh so enchanting memento of our first case in a long while.
He howled like a sick wallaby when I shaved it off him. Good times.
And the Hypno Bear from Myra's show.
This charred pile of scrap serves as a touching reminder of the fun we had at WARP TV.
I've determined that whether for food or for sport, I just really enjoy frying things.
Yeah, true. And we also have Leonard Steak Charmer in here, still tied up.
It's our favorite shifty card cheat, Leonard Steak Charmer.
How you doing, Leonard?
It is Spencer Scam. It's Spencer. Come in. Come in.
Good, good.
Does he sound different to you? Maybe. Anyway, see you, Leonard. We have business to do at the White House, so... But first, we need to get rid of Super Ball. So, we're gonna take the bug and bug the phone.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Oh, no, wait. Never mind. We don't need to bug the phone.
Nobody. I just like the way this phone feels in my hand.
Don't you mean paw, Sam? We just call him.
Who are you calling, Sam?
We want to call the White House.
The White House.
White House, Agent Super Bowl speaking.
Hello, please hold.
Hello, please hold.
Roger that.
Our phone bill is sure going to be expensive this month.
It'll
It's
be worth
okay,
it.
Max. I've been paying them out of your retirement fund.
Hello. Is anyone there?
He's gonna be there for quite some time. Because we have other places to be. Especially since I have no idea where this place is and how far it is from the White House. Oh, there's, what's his name? Oh yeah! It's Hugh Bliss!
Whoa, look, Max. It's our favorite cultish crackpot, Hugh Bliss.
Namaste.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Yes,
I
we
want
know.
to buy something. Take my credit card. Put me on your mailing list. Anyone you want me to recruit?
You're supposed to give the Stockholm Syndrome a few days to kick in, Max.
Who has that kind of time?
True! What are you doing here, Hugh Bliss?
What's a big celebrity like you doing on our street, Hugh Bliss?
Why, I'm spreading the great news about prismatology. The magic and science of unlocking the harmony of colors for a revolution in holistic personal and interpersonal well-being.
Well then.
Now translated into 15,000 different languages, including Esperanto. Hooray!
Esperanto.
Hooray!
Let's see. What is it about again? Tell me.
What was your book about again?
Emetics, the handbook for multicolored happiness? It's about everything and nothing at all.
Well, that's not cryptic. Okay, so what we're supposed to do here is we need this sign for later. So, we're gonna ask him for a magic trick.
Show us a magic trick, Hugh Bliss.
Magic is easy when the colors of your soul are...
Yeah, less chatter, more magic.
Okay, how about I disappear?
Well, your mind reading is obviously still working.
Yep.
It is! Now watch me as I vanish. Except you won't be able to watch me because I'll be gone.
And now we can take the free home delivery sign.
Hey, a free home delivery sign.
And he's back. That was fun. So, yeah, let's see. Bosco, what you up to this time, huh?
What's shaking, Bosco?
Greetings,
He's
comrades,
Russian now.
dog and rabbit.
I'm having trouble placing the accent this month. Mid-Atlantic states? The San Fernando Valley?
I get more of a vague Baltic vibe. Something in a light Czech pattern.
Ha ha! Comrade Maximilian makes the funny joke. I am Vladimir Ilyevich Baskovorsky, Russian proprietor of Workers' Glorious Warehouse of Inconvenience, no?
No.
But now I make new
Okay.
start in America, which I love. So it's no need to aiming sophisticated targeting equipment at me.
Roma, if you're out there watching this by any sort of means, please comment below about what you think of Bosco's accent. Or, I'm sorry, Vladimir Ilyich Boskorvorsky. I just realized that the first two names are part of Lenin's name. I believe it was Vladimir Ilyich Lenin. Is that true? One sec. Lenin's name. Yeah, I missed a part. Vladimir Ilyich Ulyanov Lenin. Anyway, back to the game. Why the Russian disguise?
What's with the Soviet bloc, Bosco?
Is perfectly natural, comrades. I work with your American government in spirit of glasnost. They know.
Who knows what?
The feds, man. Uncle Sam. The government's watching us all the time.
So
That's
that's
true.
why I always feel an overbearing presence just out of my field of vision, watching and judging my every move.
That's me, Max.
I'm glad you weren't looking at me, Max, because that creep face. Why are they watching you?
Why is the government spying on you, Bosco?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I know too much.
That's true.
Just humor the poor guy, Max.
But I make new start in America, which I love. So there's no need to target me.
Do you have a defense?
I suppose you've got some ridiculously complex whirligig to defend yourself against the feds?
It's the people, comrades. Workers will overthrow fascist regime.
What about us loafers?
all are welcome. Come day of victory, workers will unite to bring downfall of corrupt administration.
Well then.
We will number in tens of millions.
That's a lot of Bolsheviks.
No, he's all true. Plus, I'm working on a satellite missile defense system.
That wordplay, though. Oh, whoever wrote this is a genius. Okay, we want to buy something.
We want to buy something.
I gotta do
It's
it.
evil but necessary private enterprise.
I gotta do the do you have any?
Do you have any potatoes in the likeness of Catholic saints?
Well,
Yet.
right off the bat, huh?
Do you have any souvenir snow globes from the Mystery Vortex?
Mystery
Yet.
Vortex.
Do you have any Lobster Fots brand cereal?
Yet.
The heck is lobster fots? Whatever, go on.
Do you have any Tagalog rhyming dictionaries abridged?
Yet.
Do you have any wiener cozies?
Wiener cozies.
We just got shipment of those in this week. Let me look.
Oh boy!
Wait, did you say wiener cozy? I thought you said Navajo blankets. No, we're all out of wiener cozy.
Those sound nothing alike, Bosco.
Do you have any Navajo blankets?
Yet.
You just said you did.
Do you have any potatoes in the
Okay,
likeness
we're
of
just
Catholic
gonna.
saints?
I can't
Yeah.
skip through it. Well, what do you got?
What do you got?
His most glorious invention, comrades, is useful for, how you say, questioning.
Questioning, you say?
Questioning.
His truth serum makes easy even the most difficult, how you say, interrogation.
Interrogation.
Truth serum? Is this another one of your half-baked, overpriced gimmicks, or does it actually work?
Both will make anyone get rid of inhibitions and telling, how you say, complete and honest truth.
Your accent sucks. Hey, it's already working.
That's probably what Roma's thinking too if he's watching this. Hi, Roma! Give it to us.
We'd like that truth serum, Comrade Boscovich.
Is good. Price is 867.5309 rubles.
How much is that in real money?
$100 million.
I think your rate of exchange is a little off, Boskovorsky.
Fall of Berlin Wall brings great strength to our economy.
That's German, you... I give up. Bosco is... $100 million, huh?
Nothing for us right now.
What's that smell?
Something in here smells like fermented hate.
It's like sweaty jockstraps soaked in boiled cabbage with a dash of sulfur.
Ew.
Keep it down, guys. You're scaring off the other customers.
What other customers?
What other customers? Max and I are always the only ones in here.
It's good thing. Merchandise is always available.
That's good
Coming in
and
here
bad.
is like visiting old friends.
Some of these cereal boxes are from the McKinley administration.
Well,
I
dang.
carved our initials in one of the weenies, so we'll be best friends forever, Sam.
Well, dang then.
When's the last time you cleaned out the weenie rotisserie?
Needs no cleaning. Adds vintage flavor to tasty frames.
That cannot be healthy at all, so I will see you later.
See you later, Bosco.
Is no Bosco, comrades. Is only loyal worker Boskovorsky, who is no threat to glorious American government whatsoever.
Sure. Right. Let's get out of here. Now let's go see Sybil, because I imagine she's got something good for us. Ah, but first, we need something from over here. We need one of these posters for later as well. Hello, lefties.
Give me all you got. It's the Army's new recruiting slogan.
That's a lot better than their old one. What are you, chicken? Gonna cry now, baby?
Apparently, there's no room in the military budget for quality adhesives.
Well, let's pick it up then. No sense in littering. Pick it up, Sam. Okay, let's go see Sybil now. Oh, Sybil! Miss Pandemic. Dating service, huh? Hello, Sybil.
Hey, Sybil. What's new in the world of frequent random career reassessment?
Hi, fellas. I'm really excited. I've found the perfect job for me.
You
Did you
don't
now?
say.
That's right. I, Sybil Pandemic, am now a professional matchmaker.
Ooh la la.
I thought I smelled phosphorus.
I thought I smelled that joke coming down the turnpike, burning oil and dragging its muffler.
It's a dating service, Max. I figured that if a smart, successful career woman like me could be having so much trouble finding a date, there must be plenty of other people who could use help.
Makes sense. Could you find dates for us, huh?
Could you find dates for Max and me?
Seriously? I mean, sure. Why not? Stranger things have happened, I guess. They must have. Somewhere.
I'm choosing not to be offended by that.
Then
What
why'd
do we
you
need
growl?
to do?
It's easy. Just submit an application.
We want to submit one.
What kind of stuff is on this application?
The usual. Your best traits and what kind of person you're looking for.
Hooks for hands! Hooks for hands!
When you're done,
Jeez.
I'll put the application into my computer, which analyzes your personality matrix at 15 essential compatibility points.
15,
I don't have a
huh?
personality matrix so much as a personality vector.
Math
Once
jokes.
we've found a match, you call your date and agree on a time and place. Let me help you guys out. Tell me your good points and what you're looking for in a date.
Very spiritual.
I'm very spiritual.
A disciple of the Ancient Ones, enacting dark magic rituals to bring forth their reign again upon this earth. Rise, Shiggarath! Rise, Abyag Solam!
Max gets scarier by the minute. She should love animals.
She should love animals.
Such as the elusive praying mantis, whose deadly but enthralling mating rituals she mimics.
You really know how to ruin the mood, Max.
Yes, you do.
Oh, and cybernetic implants, like an elbow that can connect to the internet.
That would be awesome. Active lifestyle.
I lead an active lifestyle.
Always running from the authorities.
You are the authorities. And you appreciate the inner beauty.
I can appreciate a person's inner beauty.
I even have my own sonogram machine.
And an air of mystery, I guess.
She should have an air of mystery.
Making frequent passing mention to her time on the chain gang, but when pressed, revealing nothing.
And outdoors, of course.
She should love the outdoors.
We frequently lock ourselves out of the office.
And that's all I can think of.
That's all I can think of.
Oh, that's plenty. Now I'll just put your applications into the computer. And there it is. Max, it says your perfect match is...
Cybernetic laser eyes. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please.
Well, that's interesting. It says your perfect match is Sam.
Disturbing. And yet somehow not completely unexpected.
And Sam, your ideal soulmate is...
Wait for it.
Max.
Well, there goes another blow to the concept of a fair and just universe.
Hey, Sam, what do you say we
Okay.
never ever speak of this again?
Way ahead of you, little buddy.
I knew it. I knew those two were perfect for each other. Shipping it always, and it's canon. So, boom. Canon forever. Let's see. What's next?
What's next on the career horizon?
Next, this is it. What could be a better job than helping people find their perfect match?
True.
Volcano God.
Good point. I'll stick to the dating business, though.
Volcano God. Okay. You can't get a date?
You're having trouble finding your soulmate?
You don't know the half of it. It seems like all the guys I meet are total losers. No offense.
None taken. Hey!
Or else they're borderline psychopaths. No offense.
None taken. It's the borderline cases you have to watch out for.
True. Max is just completely psychotic already.
What kind of man are you looking for?
Older men. Guys with a little history to them are such a turn on.
Well then.
Oh, and tall men. And distinguished. And he should be experienced.
All right, enough already. Yes, I will go out with you, Sybil.
I
I
wouldn't.
thought she was talking about me.
Oh, well, you two just get a room. Okay. See you around, Sybil.
See you around, Sybil.
Let's get. Let's look at the fox.
It's unnerving how his eyes seem to follow me wherever I go.
That fox is totally checking you out. Go for it, Sam.
Uh-huh. I'm going back to the White House now. But yeah, those two are totally in love.
Whee! Where are we going, Sam?
To the White
We're
House!
off to the White House.
Oh, boy!
Hello. Is anyone there? Hello.
And with Super Ball distracted, we can go right in.
Hello.
Dun, 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 dun.
Now, a lot of these same folks will say that we're wrong for introducing this federal pudding embargo. They envy our freedom. I ask you, what have they got to hide? Unless they're secretly sitting on stockpiles of pudding, and oh yes, we will find them, they've got nothing to be afraid of. So in conclusion, America, get your back up off the wall. Dance, come on, marzipan, and good night.
It's worse than we thought, Max. He's
What?
crazier than a caffeine-addled dingo in an Adelaide maternity ward.
What?
I think he makes a lot of good points. Those puddings are trying to steal our jobs. And I especially like how he does that spinny thing with his eyes.
He's possessed.
By the whiskey-soaked beard of Ulysses S. Grant. That's it. The president's not crazy. He's been hypnotized. We've got to snap him out of it, Max, and pronto.
Oh yeah.
How do we do that again?
We hit him over the head, like we do with all hypnotized people.
Oh, yeah!
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
It's Chuckles. Well, what's this say?
Hands off the cameras.
It's a stack of pithy campaign slogans.
Oh, don't fool with those. Would want to be caught on national TV with my drawers down. Again.
Again? Okay, I'm out. And let's talk to you, Mr. President.
Good day, Mr. President.
We come in peace, as far as you know.
Oh, finally, the interpreters. Where have you been?
Interpreters?
Interpreters?
Yeah, that is why you fellas are here, right?
Sure, why not?
Because I got a meeting with one of them foreign dignitaries. Always
Foreign?
talking that crazy space language.
Well, that's not racist.
Who are you meeting with today?
Heck if I know. They show up and start jabbering away about treaties and whatnot. I just let the interpreters figure it out.
Well,
I just keep an eye on them to make sure they don't steal something or try to eat the cat.
they're not from Melmac, dude. We're ready to interpret?
We're ready to start interpreting.
That's aces, fellas, but the dignitary hasn't shown up yet. Show yourselves around the office.
But don't touch nothing.
You've been hypnotized, sir.
Snap out of it, Mr. President. You've been hypnotized.
Sure, I haven't been hypnotized. That's crazy talk.
You've got to listen to us, sir, or we'll be forced to take drastic action.
Don't talk to me about drastic action.
Why
you
not?
ever been pinned down in a drugstore parking lot by a pack of muskrat commandos with nothing left to lose?
No.
Ever had to gnaw your best buddy's leg off just so you could get his socks and put them on your own ears to fend off the enemy's deadly sonic regurgitator ray?
No?
Now that's crazy talk. I'm impressed.
I really want to see these. We'll be back.
Keep up the good work, Mr. President.
You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em.
The man's a genius, Sam. I almost feel bad for doing this.
It's for the good of the country, Max.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. What's this room over here? Not selectable, huh?
Nice glow.
Amazing how often I need it in this job.
I'll take your word for it.
Take a look at that.
I love this country.
Uh-huh. Let's see. I thought I saw something in the background over here. A picture that looked a little...
Are these pictures of you with cardboard cutouts of other presidents?
We're all cardboard under the skin, son.
Funny how almost anything makes sense if a president says it.
I'd say that's deep, but it's just dumb. Okay, let's see where we go to next, then. It's Chuckles, for sure, from the last game.
Hey, Mac, do you work here?
What tipped you off?
We're freelance police, buddy. This is a national emergency.
Yeah.
And we don't appreciate your sassy mouth.
Auditions for new White House pet are down the hall.
This can only end in violence.
This guy's voice sounds familiar. Do you recognize him, Max?
Half the time, I don't even recognize you, Sam.
I'm over here, little buddy.
Who said that?
You seem very familiar, sir. Do I know you from somewhere?
Do I know you from somewhere?
Yeah, I'm that voice in the back of your head that tells you to mind your own business.
The veiled threats, the surly tone. I've got it. You're that pit boss from the Toy Mafia.
Yeah.
I smell a conspiracy.
You smell a nosy dog who's going to get smacked if he don't stop asking questions.
What's a toy mafioso doing here?
What's the Toy Mafia got to do with the Secret Service?
What Toy Mafia?
Oh, he's good, Sam.
The Orso Nostra, the sacred organization you inducted me and Max into in a time-honored ceremony.
The one that we infiltrated, repeatedly duped, and then blew up in a fiery explosion of death and property damage.
Yeah, that was fun.
I was going to casually forget to mention that part, Max.
That's a very entertaining story, chowderheads. Now, run along and play whilst I protect the leader of our country.
I can still see him in that bear head. I'll be right back.
We'll be back.
I cannot wait.
Let's go into the war room, shall we?
No one enters the war room. That's it. You two are coming with me.
I'm okay. Don't worry.
And stay out.
Well,
I have to get back to the president. He's not supposed to be alone.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Oh, welcome,
Whizzer.
Governor Whizzer. President has been waiting for you.
Is anyone...
Governor Whizzer?
Governor
Hey, who
Whizzer?
better to run a state than a washed-up, urination-loving former child star?
No one.
Hello, this is the White House.
Who voted for Whizzer?
Hello.
I am shocked and appalled at this country's voting.
Hello.
No, sir. I said soda abuse. It's a very important issue.
Is
What
it now?
No comprende, son.
But I'm speaking English.
Ah, are you two fellas the interpreters? It's about time. Darndest thing, we just had a couple imposters in here. Dead ringers for you two.
Yeah.
Were they walking around examining everything and engaging everyone in pointless conversations?
Those are the ones.
Those accursed clones. When will their devilish mimicry end?
Probably
Help me out with this here potentate, would you? Can't understand a dang word.
But that doesn't make sense. I don't even have an accent.
Yeah.
No momento, por favor. Impatient little guy, ain't he?
Okay, let's do this. Let's talk for Whizzer.
Hello, Mr. President.
We're ready to interpret.
We're ready to interpret for you.
All right, let's get this party started.
Mr. President, my fellow Americans, I come to warn you about a serious epidemic facing our country. The scourge of soda abuse.
I don't have a problem.
Many former popheads like myself found ourselves in the endless cycle of addiction and elimination until we believed there was no hope.
I don't know what you're saying, son, but you're selling it, boy. Good job.
I ask you, how long can this epidemic continue?
What was that?
He said,
Now, we could say what he said, but we don't need to do that because we need to get him the heck out. So, bingo bungo.
what's a guy got to do to get a drink around here?
Aha, I know what you need. An ice cold orange sugar fizz. I swear by it.
No, that's not what I want at all. I must resist. But
Sugar water.
I am thirsty, and just one couldn't hurt.
Frosty cold and so delicious.
All the progress I've made. They were about to give me my 5-week pin.
I almost feel bad about this.
I don't.
I don't have a conscience, Sam. What's your excuse?
My excuse is I love soda.
Oh, blessed angels of carbonation, fill me with your syrupy nectar.
Ew!
Yeah,
I'll
now I'm
get
not so
lost.
much guilty as repulsed.
Keep it coming. More! I need more! I need a bathroom! Which way is the bathroom?
Which way is the war room?
Which way is the war room?
It's that door right over there. But I don't.
Oh, thank you.
Where do you think you're going?
I've got to get in there! Bad!
We've got a priority red number 2 here in the Oval Office.
No, it's just number 1.
Escorting the suspect to holding cell for interrogation. Come with me, sir.
But it'll only take a second. Please, let me go!
That was fun.
Okay, now I didn't catch all that. What did he say?
Oh, it doesn't matter. You're not going to be able to remember this anyway, so good night, Mr. President.
Now it's time for some checks and balances, freelance police style. Max, will you do the honors?
Let's do this.
Gladly.
Look it, fellas. My fingertips look like little tadpoles.
They just don't make these guys like they used to.
That's no guy, Max. It's a damned ugly puppet.
Ah, the drawstring in his back should have been our first clue.
True.
Our first clue should have been the swirly eyes.
And also
But
the
silly
mouth.
me, I thought hypnotizee, not hypnotizer.
What?
Yes, an ingenious device being used to hypnotize the TV-watching public. But who was controlling him?
Gonna take days to get that smell out of the interrogation room. What?
Uh-oh.
What have you done?
Killed the
He
president?
was like that when we got here.
Sam did it.
So these two numbskulls managed to off the president.
It was a deep tissue massage gone horribly wrong. Ninjas.
Sam did it.
Still, ratings from the last State of the Union address were even lower than reruns of Midtown Cowboys.
Well then.
Didn't expect to have to replace the president so soon. But now that these idiots have forced my hand,
we're standing right here.
We can hear everything you're saying.
Yeah.
Time for a leader the people will have to listen to.
Uh-oh.
Agents Jackson, Burr, and DeGambe, we are moving the timeline
DeGambe?
forward. Commence phase 2 of the operation. I'll prepare the new candidate.
Oh boy. Now you understand why it's called Abe Lincoln Must Die. Not time travel, just a giant robot.
Not quite the reaction I would have expected from a Secret Service agent discovering 2 people over the decapitated body of the president.
What do you think this fake body is made of? Can I keep it?
No time for that now, Max. We've got to stop them. Wait, what's that noise?
Oh boy.
Blessed scuba diving Buddha on a banana boat with cocktail onions and a map to the stars' homes.
Yeah!
They've reanimated America's most beloved president.
I always thought Taft was shorter.
Not Taft, you deficient.
My fellow Americans, I am Abraham Lincoln. As you know by now, your president was recently murdered by 2 mysterious interpreters.
Yeah, who could it
But
be?
turn not to fear and despair. I have returned to guide us through this troubled time. A vote for me is a vote for Abraham Lincoln.
I'll get it!
What's that? Uh-huh. Lincoln Memorial. Right. Hydraulic motors and robotic implants. Yes. Okay. I see. We're on it.
Wrong number?
That was the commissioner, Max.
Of course it was.
If this new Mecha Lincoln wins the emergency election, the nefarious forces controlling him will have unchecked power to destroy the entire free world.
No!
I hate when they do that.
That's why one of us is going to have to run against him.
I vote
You
Sam.
got to answer the phone.
Okay, fair's fair.
True.
Max, we're going to make you the next president of the United States.
Yes!
So there's an extra star. Pause. Okay, Chico. I'll give you another one. This is the last one tonight. Want it? Go get it. And we're back. Alright, so now the first order of business will likely be to introduce ourselves as the new candidate for president. Oh, here's the head.
It's the severed head of the president.
I yearn to hold it aloft and turn giant sea atrocities to stone.
You're thinking of Medusa's head.
Oh, yeah. I always get those two heads confused.
Not that creep face couldn't do that. Okay, so, we want to replace these cue cards.
It's the cue cards for Lincoln's speech. I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
That's sweet. Let's change that.
Give me all you got.
And
free home delivery.
now, let us do a debate.
Mr. Lincoln, as a candidate for office, my pal Max would like to engage in a thoughtful discussion of the key issues.
Followed by a round of spiteful mudslinging.
Let's do it.
I see. Well, this is a bit irregular. As you're well aware, I'm the most beloved president in history.
Yes.
So I just assumed I'd be running unopposed.
Oh, no, you didn't. You ain't all that.
I freed the slave.
Yes, he did.
I was star of a popular television sitcom.
I'm on the penny.
I was on TV.
Now, gentlemen, we can resolve this like adults through moderate reasoned debate.
Very well, then. In the spirit of democracy, I say, bring it.
And it's a beautiful day on the White House lawn as we bring you the first in a series of debates for this emergency election for U.S. President. In the Republican corner, we have the giant animated statue of Abraham Lincoln. And representing the Random Violence and Destruction Party, there is the hyperkinetic, rabbit-like creature known as Max. Acting as completely impartial moderator for the debates will be Sam. The candidates are ready, so let's listen in.
Oh, yes, completely impartial. Let's talk about the issues.
Contestants, it's time for our lightning round. Mr. Lincoln, I'm going to name some of the tough issues facing our country today. I'd like you to sum up your stand on those issues in a few concise words.
Well, all right. I'm afraid this will have to be completely off the top of my head, as I have nothing prepared.
True. Let's see, where do you, actually, what was the order of it? I think this one was first.
How do you plan to solve the problem of toxic waste?
Free home delivery.
Ooh, an effective but very controversial proposal from candidate Lincoln. And the crowd did not like that idea one bit. Let's see how it affected the polls.
Ooh, going down. Now let's change that cue card.
Give me all you got.
Go back and talk to Lincoln again.
It's time for another in this ongoing series of debates between Abraham Lincoln and Max. We turn you over to our impartial moderator, Sam.
Let's talk about the issues again.
Mr. Lincoln, I'd like you to tell the voters your stand on some of the tough issues.
Very well.
How would you describe your tax plan?
How would you describe your tax plan?
Give me all you got.
And candidate Lincoln has proposed one shocker of an economic strategy, which even Democrats are calling a trifle excessive. That had to have hurt him in the polls.
Oh, it did. By 10%. Let's change that once more, shall we?
I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
No, not that one.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Let's talk about the issues again. What are your stands on religion in schools, Mr. Lincoln?
Where do you stand on religion and schools?
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Did we hear that right? Lincoln just came down against both religion and education. Wow, that's gotta hurt him in the polls.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Just one more will put us over the top.
Free home delivery.
Not that one.
Give me all you got.
Not that one.
I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
I believe that one was it. Let's try one more. Time out.
Time out. Max has to visit the little candidate's room.
I'm drunk with power, but it just goes right through me.
Got a feeling I did something wrong. Pause. Time back in. Now, we merely take the organic listening device and bug Lincoln.
Mr. Lincoln, would you like to say a few words to the audience?
Thank you. This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come. Today is the day we return America to greatness. I stand here at the steps of the White House, not above the people, but with the people. Only one man can lead the nation through this troubled time. I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man. The time to act is now. Thank you.
I've heard better addresses from the 411 operator.
What did you just say?
Hey, Lincoln! Captain Ahab called. He wants his beard back.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
Save it for the debate, Max.
Now let's retrieve our listening device. And this should put us over the top with what I'm about to do. Let's go back to Sybil.
Where are we going, Sam?
We're going back to the office, Max.
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
Now let's head on up into said office. Let's make a phone call.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Actually, I want to call Mr. Pizza just to see what that does.
Mr. Pizza, 2 medium pineapple and asbestos pies, please.
Ew!
Oh, yeah? Well, same to you, jerk.
What'd he say?
Thank you, and have a nice day.
I don't know why that tickled me so bad, but it did. Oh, that was great. That was freaking excellent. I think we have to talk to Sybil before we can call Sybil. Pineapple and asbestos pies, really? Oh, Sybil.
Hey, Sybil. How goes the dating game?
Computer-generated love is in the air.
Aw. How many matches have you made?
How many couples have you managed to escort to romantic bliss?
So far, none.
None is the loneliest number.
But I've got a feeling things will start to pick up after the holidays. All that stress makes for a lot of messy breakups. And a lot of people looking for romance on the rebound.
So we have something to look forward to.
Uh-huh. Okay. So
See
I
you
messed
around,
up.
Sybil.
I was supposed to get something from Abe Lincoln. Something else before that. So let's pop on back. I needed... Oh, by the way, this is the last time you're ever going to see the old DeSoto. So, enjoy it while you still can. We need a copy of his flyer. No!
Time out. Max has a therapist's appointment he can't miss.
I think we're on the verge of a real breakthrough.
The flyer.
It's Lincoln's campaign flyer. I want you. Honest, dedicated, over a century of experience. Abraham Lincoln is your man.
Now let's get back to Sybil. Oh, Sybil, we have something for you.
What's this? A new application?
Yeah, it's for a friend of ours.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Not the Abraham Lincoln.
Yep.
He's tall, distinguished, loves the theater. He sounds perfect.
That chump doesn't have half my cute, fluffy marketability.
Do you think your computer can find him a date?
Computer, nothing. This guy sounds perfect for me.
Aww.
Oh, but he didn't leave his phone number. Next time you see him, give him my number. I'd love to meet him.
Oh, yeah. We'll definitely do that. Well, first, we have to make a phone call ourselves, Sybil, so we'll see you in a little bit. Where are you going, Max? Dude, the office is this way. And now, we just used the bug, which took Mr. Lincoln's voice on the phone.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Sybil Pandemic.
Sybil.
Hello? Abe? Is that you?
I am Abraham Lincoln.
I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man.
Oh, well, Mr. President, it's just such an honor to talk to you. I saw your application, and I was wondering, would you like to go out sometime?
This is a date that shall be remembered for centuries.
This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come.
Oh my, you are a charmer, aren't you? Well then, Mr. Rail Splitter, where would you like to meet?
I stand here at the steps of the White House.
I stand here at the steps of the White House.
At the White House, got it. What time should I meet you?
The time to act is now.
The time to act is now.
Oh, I love that decisiveness. I'll rush right over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
What? I didn't catch that last part.
I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
What? Abe? What's going on?
See you soon. Gotta go.
You almost ruined it there, Bug. We almost had to squish ya. Nah, just kidding. I wouldn't squish that bug.
So, to sum up, family values are the bedrock of this nation. Our fidelity, honesty, and loyalty to family is our most sacred asset as Americans.
Candidate Max, your rebuttal?
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Lincoln!
I believe we have a question in the audience from someone who is not Candidate Lincoln's wife.
Oh, hi, Sam. Hi, Max.
Greetings, random harlot.
Babe, I'm here. Are you ready for our date?
What? I've never seen this woman before in my life.
No, of course
not. But on
not.
the phone, you sounded so eager to meet me.
Listen to me, America. I did not arrange a date with this woman.
Oh, so she's good enough to fool around with, but not to date.
Mr. Lincoln, I can't believe you're doing this to me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sybil. Poor Sybil. Yes, we win. That clinches it. President
The
Max.
results from the emergency election are coming in. And it appears that former sitcom star Max has been elected President of the United States.
Yes!
In an unprecedented show of bipartisan solidarity, all of the country's political parties have desperately asked for a recount. Let's cut to the White House lawn to hear candidate Lincoln's address.
You've got to be me, you idiot!
He took the news much better than expected.
Democracy? I will make you all my hypnotic slaves!
Oh no.
Aquatic Abe Lincoln will enslave the entire East Coast if we don't stop him.
Who cares? I'm the president of the U.S. Let's go bomb someone into oblivion.
Well then.
Not just anyone, Max. Abe Lincoln must die.
And now you know where they're coming from. Alright, so now Max is the President of the United States, which means we can go in and out of the White House as we please. And also Area 51! But unfortunately we can't go there right now. It's a darn shame. I always wanted to see what was behind Area 51. Da-da-da.
Finally, Mr. President, you're here.
That's the president? People will vote for anyone these days.
Ain't that the truth?
Obviously.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means... Never mind.
Look, Max, all the soda poppers are here.
I don't have time for foreign dignitaries. Check out all the cool stuff on my new desk.
Yep. But let's see, what do we do first? We could change the calendar, but right now we need to go somewhere else. We need to leave. Nope. Ah, heck. I actually wanted to talk to the soda poppers a little bit, but oh well. We'll talk to them later. Right now, we have a certain heartbroken young lady to talk to.
Where are we going, Sam?
We're going back to the office.
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
Now you're probably wondering why I didn't go after rampaging Lincoln. That's because at the moment we have nothing that can stop him. We will, though. We will. Hey, Sybil, what's going on?
Hiya, Sybil. How are things in the world of computer-generated romance?
Oh, I'm not doing that anymore. Can you believe that guy? Never mentioning that he was married.
How could you not
Men
know?
are such self-centered jerks.
Preach it, girlfriend!
So you changed careers again?
Yeah, now I'm running a dating service.
Come again?
A carbon dating service. I bought this astoundingly useful machine that tells me how old things are.
I usually just cut them in half and count the rings.
There's a reason you're not invited to birthday parties anymore.
I
He's not allowed
wanted
to
a fresh
remember,
start
Carter.
in a new career to get my mind off that fiasco with Honest Abe. This wasn't my first choice, but I got a good deal on the carbon dating equipment online, and I couldn't afford to change my sign.
True. Okay, so how does it work?
How does carbon dating work?
I don't know, something about carbon-14 and half-lives and radiation.
I'm impressed with your detailed scientific knowledge. Very professional.
That's the beauty of it. I don't really need to know anything.
True.
I just aim my little machine at something and it tells me how old it is. Allow me to demonstrate. This tiki is, oh my gosh, it's 2,000 years old. This is fantastic.
Old is good?
Absolutely. I can have my office put on the National Register of Historic Places. I might even get a grant. I'd be rich.
Can we borrow that?
Can we borrow your carbon dating machine?
No way. That machine is still my only chance to take care of my money problems. Unless I get a grant, since I'm now on the National Register of Historic Places. There's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Which means we need to go back to the White House.
Sybil.
And we're going to give her that grant as an executive order from El Presidente Max. And we head over to Max's desk to the national budget.
Hey, look, Max. It's the presidential discretionary budget. You have $100 million to allocate however you want.
What a delightfully random and convenient figure.
Yep. Let's give a portion of it to Sybil Pandemic. And now we head back to Sybil's place. Seriously, jump cut several of these things.
Sybil left the door unlocked. She's probably living it up on some tropical island on the taxpayer's dime.
I bet she's getting abducted in some sleazy nightclub, then sold into a white slavery ring, forced to do unspeakable things for a power-mad despot, before narrowly escaping his volcano-top lair with only one of her kidneys left.
Don't be such a pessimist, Max.
Sorry, Sam. It's just no fair. We're stuck here working, and she gets to have all the fun.
Okay, I am simultaneously horrified at that description, and yet I would love to see it as a movie. Let's take the carbon dating device before I lose my mind.
It's Sybil's carbon dating machine.
Now let's test it out.
I guess we should get back to work.
When you love what you do, it doesn't even feel like work.
True. Carbon dating.
Sybil must have read her machine wrong. It says this tiki is only 10 years old.
I thought that price tag on the bottom looked suspicious.
So where'd she get 2,000?
Max, have you been dieting?
Can we even use this on Sam? I want to use it on Sam.
It's 8 years old. The
Aww.
little guy was probably heading to his 8th birthday party when he got shot, stuffed, mounted, and sold in a tacky souvenir store.
No, he's got that haunted look about him. I bet he offed himself and donated his body to taxidermy.
You see the bright side in everything, Max.
I'm just gonna leave. And now that we have the Carbon 14 dating machine, we can head out to Bosco's, and you'll see why. Hey, I wonder if I can carbon date Hugh Bliss.
That's weird. It says his age is burnt sienna.
That is weird. He doesn't look a day over tote.
Well then. Ew, furry donuts. I just noticed that. Pickled tripe.
Oh, Mr. President, please do not execute me.
Wouldn't dream of it. So, Bosco, how old are these weenies?
Well, Bosco, by my readings, these weenies date from the early Cretaceous period.
Special bargain for you. Still tasty. Half of today only.
You don't understand. Your store is now a National Historic Place. These weenies are valuable artifacts.
Yeah.
Really? I mean, of course. In preserving heritage of my people.
You mean
Just
caveman?
how valuable are we talking about here?
We'll get back to you on that.
Yes, we will. But as for now, let's see what else we can carbon date. I want to see. Can we carbon date this coffee?
This coffee is over a month old.
Wow.
It's slow roasted for premium taste and maximum viscosity.
What about the nacho?
The nachos are from the early 90s, but I can't get a reading on the cheese.
I don't think it's organic, Sam.
Probably not. Let's see, what else can we carbon date? How about these prune nuts? Can we do that? Nope.
I don't want to know how old that is.
Of course not. I just noticed cuisine is misspelled. Let's exit. I gotta know why those are purple now.
Novelty gumballs. Shaped just like the real thing, but made of inedible plastic.
Fair enough.
Fool your friends, annoy your grandparents.
What else? What about this?
I don't want to know how old that is.
Of course not. Is there anything in the office we can carbon date? Because I'm really into this carbon dating thing now. And I don't know if I'll get to do it in the next game. At least I don't remember it being there. Let's look at the plant, if we can.
This thing says Hubert is 16 years old.
Wow!
I wondered why he was acting all sullen and unresponsive.
Well then, how about Mr. Spatula?
Mr. Spatula is only 1 year old, but this thing says he's 2. Oh no, I forgot his birthday.
Oh.
Don't bother. I put a piece of cake in there one time and he didn't seem to like it.
I can see why. Let's check out around here. Oh, let's see if we can do Leonard. Hey Leonard, what's your carbon date?
Wow, it says that Leonard is only 19 years old.
What?
Let that be a cautionary tale to the kids about spending too much time in casinos.
He's 19! You gotta be freaking kidding me! Let's look at something else before I die of laughter.
I don't want to know how old that is.
Yeah, probably not. What about this?
I don't want to know how old that is.
How about Jesse James's hand?
It says Jesse James's hand is only 14 years old.
That's impossible.
I don't believe that.
I don't either. But I must believe it for reasons. Okay, that's enough carbon dating. That thing with Leonard. Like, my gosh. How is Leonard 19?
Mr. Spatula seems to have calmed down quite a bit now. Remind me never to clean his tank again with a cut on my finger.
I still don't trust him, Sam. He's tasted your blood.
And on that disturbing note, we're going back to the White House. I'm still laughing about Leonard. Why?
Where are we going, Sam?
Let's go to the White House,
We're
please.
off to the White House.
Oh, boy!
Okay. Let's go inside. Well, yeah, we need to go inside. I wonder how old a Jimmy is. We'll find out soon. Hey, let's find out about the soda poppers. How old are you, Peepers?
It says Peepers is 34 years old.
34, wow. What about Specs?
It says here, Specs is 35 years old.
1 year older.
And still in short pants. Sad, Billy.
What about Wizard?
Wizard's 35 years old.
You're never too young for adult undergarments, Wizard.
I wouldn't need them if people would stop giving me sodas.
Disturbing. So Peepers is the youngest soda popper. I never have guessed. Well, actually, I might would have. He does look younger.
Hey, look, Max. It's the presidential discretionary budget. You have $100 million to allocate however you want.
What a delightfully random and convenient figure.
Now, when I click this, it's going to get rid of the check mark on Sybil's. I like to think that Sybil still has the money that we gave her. And now a portion of it is still going to Bosco. So let's head over to Bosco's and get our truth serum. Oh wait, he's rushing up. Let us be getting a truth serum, yes. Irma's gonna kill me for that. But first I want to see about Jimmy 2. Let's see how old Jimmy is.
I don't want to know how old that is.
Oh, come on! I want to know how old Jimmy Two Teeth is. Dang it. How about the president's severed head?
I don't want to know how old that is.
Really? Really, Sam? You couldn't give me this? Fine, let's just go back to the office.
Hello, Comrade Bosco.
Hail to the chief! I don't know how you guys did it, but I just got a huge check from the government.
Yay!
You earned it, Bosco. It's not easy to perfectly preserve weenies that predate the discovery of fire.
Not to mention the teeming microcosm growing in the bathroom. We're considering making it a national wildlife preserve.
Wow.
Now I can finally finish my satellite defense system.
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask about that.
Sure. Let me dig it up from the labs.
Vodka.
This is a bottle of vodka.
But it works. Trust me. Get a couple of shots of that in somebody, and they'll tell you all their secrets.
Oh, that's true. But if it was just vodka, we could have gotten it somewhere else for significantly less than $100 million. At least Bosco's rich now. Oh, we, sir, we have something for you to drink.
Care for a drink?
It's soda, right? You brought more soda.
Sure, why not?
Yep, this is the best kind of soda.
Wow! That's got more kick than the other ones. Thanks, Sam and Max. You guys are my best friends.
Oh, he's a
Now,
lightweight.
can we get back to the deliberation?
What's the point? You still think people's idea is stupid.
Stupid? You never told me you thought my idea was stupid.
You said your idea of adding Herbert Hoover hugging the 4 other presidents was the stupidest thing he'd ever heard.
It is.
Well, it is. Hoover wasn't even a president, which means he certainly wasn't the most loving of all the presidents.
Well, at least I didn't suggest putting a parking garage in George Washington's forehead, like some four-eyed freaks I know.
You little...
You big...
Of course you realize this means war!
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 Oh, no, it's war.
What's this I hear? What wondrous thing is this? The DEFCON klaxons ring, a flashing light above the door. There's just one thing it could mean. Oh, what is it good for? What is it good it's for? Good for you. Good for you. It's good for me. Oh, war. What is it good for? What is it good for? It strengthens the economy. It shows the world that we've got stones and carriers with fighter drones. War. Oh, what is it good for? What is it good it's for? Good for you. It's good for me. It's good for you. It's good for me. Oh, war. Oh, what is it good for? Oh, it strengthens the economy. Oh, lengthy battles and incumbents dream, because it can't change horses in midstream. For bombs and guns and so much more, we celebrate the joys of war, war, war. For bombs and guns, and so much more, we celebrate the joys of war.
Well,
let's not do that again.
Alright, now that there's war... Oh, I should mention, I forgot to talk to the soda poppers about why they're dignitaries and all that. Yeah, they had an election in the Dakotas. They elected all 3 of them. And now they were fighting over who got custody of Mount Rushmore, be it North, South, or West Dakota. Super Bowl!
Stand aside, pal. The president needs to get into the war room.
I'm afraid that's not allowed, sir.
Aw.
Perhaps you didn't hear our advisor. We would like to see our war room.
No can do, sir. Orders.
Please let us into the war room, please.
Why won't you let us into the war room again?
Just following orders, sir. I can't let anyone into the room. No exceptions.
But he's the president.
We'll be back.
Roger that.
What's it, boxing gloves?
Roosevelt's boxing gloves, encased in lucite.
TR or FDR?
ER, I think.
ER? Oh,
this is either an early draft of the Declaration of Independence or a crude map of Lithuania.
Okay, well, let's check the calendar.
It's the official United States calendar.
12 of the hottest Supreme Court justices in their skimpiest, naughtiest swimsuits.
No.
Even better, Max. You can actually change the official date.
Oh, boy!
Let's change it to Secretary's Day.
We now declare today April 26th, Secretary's Day.
That's supposed to be Administrative Professionals Day.
Wow, Sam. When I picked you for vice president, I didn't know you were such a politically correct, bleeding heart liberal.
Wow.
All right, then. Secretary's Day.
Okay, and now we need this.
It's the Secretary of Presidential Whimsy ribbon. Looks like Max can use this to appoint someone as an honorary cabinet secretary.
But first, let's talk to Super Ball and tell him to take a vacation.
Hey, Soups. Max says you can take a vacation.
We will make an exception, just this once.
Thank you, sir, but no can do.
It's Secretary's Day.
I'm not a secretary, sir.
Oh, yeah?
We'll be back.
Roger that.
Well, you are now. Because with this, I promote thou.
Max, I mean His Excellency El Jefe Maximilian I, Intimidator of the Realm, has a special surprise for you. Better get those handkerchiefs ready. This could get sentimental.
Agent Superball, we have decided to reward you for your excellent service to your country, for your unwavering commitment to preventing us from being where we most desperately needed to be, for your unerring devotion to being a constant hindrance in our task. For all these things and more, we now dub thee Superball.
Anthony did this one. So I'm gonna say... Interior.
Secretary of the Interior.
We already have one of those.
Oh, exterior?
We have one of those, too.
Fine, Secretary of the Posterior. So we have spoken, so it shall be.
All hail, Max.
I'm overwhelmed, sir. I don't know what to say.
Now run along to a cabinet meeting.
I'm afraid I can't do that, sir.
You've got to be kidding me.
I still have my orders.
But...
Hey, Soups.
You can take a vacation.
Today is Secretary's Day. You have to take the day off.
It's the law, Jack!
A vacation? Permission to weep openly, sir.
Not just granted, but encouraged.
The forces of bureaucracy win again.
I love this country.
And now we can go into the war room. Wait, there's an emetics thing right there. Why does of course, figurehead. But anyway, emetics. What's it good for? Nothing. Jimmy Two Teeth.
Look, Max, in the White House garden pond. It's Jimmy Two Teeth.
We often allow lobbyists to use the pool, Sam.
Jimmy's a lobbyist now? What's he lobbying for? Cheese interests?
Affordable health care for the aged and underprivileged, Sam. He's a lot more multifaceted than you give him credit for.
Fair enough. Oh, DEFCON 1, that's not good. Wait, where's West Dakota? Okay, targeting computer.
Looks like a remote homing beacon in the frigid Antarctic.
So peaceful, So serene.
I think you can
Wanna
do
blow
this
it
with
up?
every one
You
of
have
them.
to ask.
So let's see what happens with each one of these.
Dinner special tonight? Penguin flambe.
Who would have suspected the Washington Monument is really a self-replenishing supply of intercontinental ballistic missiles?
It's good to see it used for something more useful than corny innuendo for once.
I wonder if this will have a significant impact on our delicate ecosystem.
Absolutely. My ego is bigger already.
So let's see, next target.
The homing beacon to the Kremlin doesn't seem to be working. It was probably turned off in the spirit of glasnost.
More likely those lazy commie bastards forgot to change the batteries.
Lazy former commie bastards, Max.
I don't want to destroy the Kremlin. It's too beautiful.
It's the distant, peaceful world of Krypton.
They mock us with their utopian society of crystal cities and absentee parents. They must be exterminated!
Well, history does demand that Superman's planet get destroyed, so fire!
This'll teach him to put me in the Phantom Zone. You will bow down before me!
Aw. Better pull up a chair, little buddy.
26 million years.
Well, what do you know? Bosco was right. The government really has been targeting his store for destruction.
Won't he be glad when we tell him?
What do you say we keep this to ourselves, Max?
Yeah.
You're right. We don't want to ruin the surprise.
Any more, is that it? Okay. Fire!
Attention, Bosco shoppers. Clean up in aisle everything.
He did it.
Would you look at that? Bosco's satellite defense system actually works.
Well played, Bosco. You're safe. But for how long?
Yeah. Let's find out just how long. Hang on. Alright. And now that we know where the beacon is, how do we get out of here? Yeah, like that. Now that we know where the beacon is, we can go take it. But first, cookies!
It's a plate of fancy cookies.
For the discriminating general with a sweet tooth and a taste for vengeance.
How old are they, though?
I don't want to know how old that is.
Why not?
I don't want to know how old that is.
Why not? Alright, let's go back to Bosco's. So, cut! And we go over here to where the beacon is, and it's very small.
Look, stuck to the camera. That must be the homing beacon for the intercontinental ballistic missiles aimed at Bosco's store.
What was that?
He said, that must be the best price on baby wipes I've ever seen.
Of course. That's exactly what that sounded like. Oh, pickles! And now we do this.
Where are we going, Sam?
We're going to chase down Lincoln.
After that rampaging Lincoln.
Yes!
Well, he wasn't hard to find.
Just had to follow the trail of broken campaign promises.
That's pretty profound for a high-speed car chase, Max.
I like to think I transcend genre conventions, Sam.
Let's attach this beacon right to Mr. President. Okay, why not? I had to click the right spot. Why doesn't Chuckles just help?
Nice toss, Max. We'd better act fast before he manages to knock off the beacon.
Or choose his own back off to escape.
Ouch. Let's go to the White House then. And now, the end game. We go right into our war room. right over here. And we target Mr. Lincoln. Nope.
Looks like the targeting beacon is still stuck on Lincoln.
This is a pretty impressive temper tantrum, Sam.
Yep.
At this rate, he'll have enslaved all of D.C. and most of Baltimore by tomorrow morning.
Not Baltimore.
Garrett, you're right, Max. Still, I think we should stop him.
We haven't got anything better to do.
Yeah, so fire!
Mr. President?
Don't mind if I do.
Quick, let's go.
Shouldn't we revel a little?
We don't want to miss this.
No, we don't. Not at all. Goodbye, Mr. Lincoln.
All to my bidding, I am the most powerful presidential monument ever created!
Are you now?
That was better than feeding laxatives to pigeons on parade day.
We broke 2 presidents in 1 afternoon.
A personal best.
Well, it looks like the country is saved, at least from mass hypnosis. What do you want to do now?
Let's abuse my powers as leader of the free world to squeeze the middle class until they're burning their own shoes for heat.
Sounds fun, but I was thinking we could treat ourselves to some chocolate-frosted gut bombs and then have a little target practice down at the Smithsonian.
Sam, you're my best friend.
Agent Chuckles, report. Query status. Lincoln Gambit, 4-7. Query not acknowledged at acceptable timeout parameters. Error. Error. Error.
Gee.
Error. Error.
And that does it for this episode of Sam and Max Freelance Police. Well, that was certainly the episode, and now you're hearing the war song in instrumental format. However, next time on Sam and Max, we get to Reality 2.0. Yeah, which is one of my favorite episodes because of just how cool it is and how it reminds me of my favorite show. So, I shall see you there, where at last... I don't know where I was going off with that sentence. I'm still a little loopy, okay? So anyway, thank you for watching this episode of Sam and Max. If you'd like, leave me a like. If you're new around here, subscribe. And I will see y'all next time.
It shows the world that we've got stones and carriers with fighters round the war. Oh, what is it good for? It's good for you, it's good for me.